Welcome to the Woof, where we discuss everything dog-related. If you love dogs as much as we do, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Love big dogs but don't like hair all over your house, on your clothes, and in your food? You're in luck because there are lots of big dog breeds that don't shed. Some of these non-shedding breeds are also hypoallergenic, which will avoid triggering any allergy you may have to pet hair. Here are the top 10 big dog breeds that don't shed. You'll never guess which is number 1. In at number 10 is the Airedale Terrier. The Airedale Terrier is known as the king of terriers because it is the largest of all the terrier breeds. The Airedale was developed in England in the Aire Valley, where it was valued as a duck hunter and rat killer. The handsome coat of the Airedale Terrier has 2 layers, a top coat, which is dense and wiry, and an undercoat, which is short and soft. Overall, Airedale Terriers are a low-shedding breed. You may notice some hair floating around the home, especially during certain times of the year like spring and fall. Because, as with most double-coated dogs, they tend to shed their undercoat as the seasons change. However, as long as you keep him well brushed, overall it shouldn't be very noticeable. Number 9 on the list is the giant Schnauzer. The giant Schnauzer, the largest of 3 related Schnauzer breeds. In Germany, they drove cattle to the market and worked as an all-around farm dog and guard dog. Giant Schnauzers have a dense, wiry double coat that doesn't shed very much. And according to the American Kennel Club, they are a hypoallergenic breed. They're not the easiest dog to groom though. Maintaining their coat involves regular brushing and trimming. In at number 8 is the Wirehaired Pointing Griffon. The Wirehaired Pointing Griffon was developed in the Netherlands in the late 1800s to be a versatile hunting breed. Griffs have a medium-length double coat made up of harsh, wiry outer hairs and a dense undercoat that, together, sheds very little. You may notice some hair on the floors and furniture at times, but nothing too extreme. So if you're looking for a low-shedding working or sporting dog, then the Griff is an excellent choice. 7th on the list is the Afghan Hound. The Afghan Hound is a very ancient breed that originated thousands of years ago in the mountain region of what is currently Afghanistan, India, and Pakistan. This breed has one coat as opposed to other breeds, which have both a top coat and an undercoat. As a result, they don't shed as heavily as other breeds. Their coat is more like human hair because it's in a constant state of growth and needs regular trimming, much like our hair does. This means the coat doesn't reach the shedding phase as often as the majority of breeds and thus sheds less. In at number 6 is the Briard. The Briard hails from France, where it has long been used to herd sheep and guard flocks from predators and thieves. The long, coarse, slightly wavy coat is dirt and water resistant and sheds very little as long as it is maintained correctly with plenty of brushing and combing. You'll need to devote a few hours a week to this task. Bathe the Briard once a month and have its hair trimmed by a professional groomer every few months. However, the time you save in cleaning up loose dog fur will probably be taken up with grooming, as the Briard's shaggy coat is prone to tangling and knotting. 5th on the list is the Irish Water Spaniel. The Irish Water Spaniel hails from Ireland, where it has long been used as a versatile hunting dog, able to point, flush, and retrieve downed birds. The Irish Water Spaniels is a low-shedding breed with a hypoallergenic coat, which means they are generally considered more suitable for those with pet allergies than most dogs. They are covered in dense, tight, crisp curls, but the long tail is completely smooth tail, earning the breed the nickname of Rat Tail Spaniel. They shed so little because their hair takes a while to grow, so it takes longer to fall out. Another reason that the shedding isn't very noticeable is because of the texture of their coat. Their hair is very curly, so when they do shed, it tends to get trapped within their coat. In at number 4 is the Goldendoodle. A hybrid between the Golden Retriever and the Poodle is a match made in heaven. This is a dog that is everything you'd expect it to be. They're cute, affectionate, and playful, similar to the Golden Retriever. In fact, it has one of the best qualities of big dog breeds. They are big babies, and owners often talk about how their large dogs are just puppies at heart. They are large dogs that don't shed much. They have coats with similar characteristics of the Poodle. This makes them perfect for people with allergies. Third on the list is the Portuguese Water Dog. The sporty-looking Portuguese Water Dog, or Porties, has been known in Portugal for hundreds of years, where they helped fishermen. Porties are a low-shedding breed that, according to the American Kennel Club, has a hypoallergenic coat. However, they are a bit higher maintenance than the average dog when it comes to grooming. Porties don't shed much is because they do not have an undercoat. As a result, they don't shed very heavily during times like spring and fall as most double-coated dogs do. So, if you do notice any hair loss, it will typically be very minimal and steady throughout the year. And at number 2 is the standard Poodle. Poodles are highly intelligent, athletic dogs that were once used for hunting and retrieving ducks in Germany. Poodles are a low-shedding breed with a hypoallergenic coat. However, daily brushing is required to maintain their dense, curly coat and remove any mats, so they are high maintenance with respect to grooming. In fact, they are among the lowest shedding dogs in the world. So if you're looking for a dog that won't leave much hair around your home, then Poodles are ideal. Like the Irish Water Spaniel, they have a longer hair growth cycle, and their coat traps loose hairs, lowering the amount of shedding. They are single-coated. Most dogs have a double coat, outer coat and undercoat, whereas Poodles have just one layer of hair. This means they don't tend to shed seasonally and drop less hair than a thick, double-coated dog. The best big dog breed that doesn't shed is the Saluki. Salukas are a sight hound that were once used by nomadic tribes to chase down prey, given how fast they can run. They are tall, elegant, somewhat aloof, and make loyal companions. Salukas are a low-shedding breed, which is good news if you want to adopt one, but don't want to spend time cleaning up loose hairs. They're also very easy to groom. A simple brush once or twice per week is enough to keep shedding to a minimum and help them maintain a healthy coat. You will notice some hair though, because all dogs shed to some extent, unless they are completely hairless. But a simple brush is all that's required to keep this under control. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you agree with our selection? Let us know in the comments. If you liked this video and it helped you out in any way, please give us a like and hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next video.